Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have some exciting news in store. I finally decided to upgrade my KEF LS50 that have been my daily drivers for the last year and a half, and I found myself a pair of KEF R3s that are on sale on Best Buy near me. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. In today's video review, we're going to look at the LS50 to the R3 Metas head-to-head, and I'm going to give you my candid feedback. How do the R3s stack up against the LS50s, and are they worth the premium that KEF is asking? I'm going to break this review down into 4 categories. We're going to look at the design and the build quality, then we're going to look at the specifications. In the next section, we're going to look at the audio quality, and finally I'm going to give you my candid thoughts if the R3 Metas are worth the price that they're asking. That being said, let's dive into the design and build quality of both these speakers. To say that the LS50s are the best looking speakers in their class would not be an overstatement. These speakers are so unique and visually striking that many people are drawn to them for aesthetics alone. They're more than just speakers, they are a work of art. Unlike the LS50s, the R3 Meta feature a more traditional design, understated and timeless. The build quality here is exceptional with solid, well-crafted materials. While they may not grab attention like the LS50s, their timeless design and the outstanding build quality make them a fantastic addition to any living space. If you're looking for a modern, sleek design, go for the LS50 Metas. And if you're looking for that more traditional look, I would say take a deep and close look at the KEF R3s. Let's dive into the specs of these speakers and see how they compare. Starting with the drivers, the LS50 features a single Uni-Q driver, combining the mid-range and the tweeter into one compact unit. In contrast, the R3 Meta is a 3-way design. It also uses the Uni-Q driver for the mid-range and the tweeter, but adds a dedicated 6.5-inch bass driver. This gives the R3 Meta a clear advantage in bass performance and overall output. It's also worth noting that the R3 Meta can also play louder thanks to their higher sensitivity rating, and they also offer an option of being bi-amped or bi-wired for added flexibility. And as you can tell that both from a Uni-Q driver array and the Meta material technology, both these speakers are from the same family, or as Vin Diesel would put it,
I don't have friends, I got family.
Let's talk about the test results for the KEF LS50 Meta and the R3s. Starting with all SPL, the LS50 Meta has impressively flat response, emphasizing the upper mid-range and treble for added clarity. However, it rolls off below 60 Hz, which limits its bass extension. The R3s, on the other hand, deliver an extended bass response, going well below 40 Hz. This provides a fuller tonal balance, making them ideal for movies and music alike. Looking at the distortion graph, the LS50s show low distortion in mids and highs, with a slight rise in bass and at higher volumes. The R3 Meta excels here, offering superior bass control and maintaining low distortion even at demanding frequencies. Moving on to the waterfall plot, the LS50s quickly decay in highs but linger slightly in lower mids. The R3 Meta demonstrates faster decay across all frequencies, providing a cleaner, more controlled sound overall. In summary, both these speakers deliver exceptional measurements, with the R3 Meta standing out. In this section, we're going to talk about the home theater experience between the LS50 Metas and the R3s. In the opening scene of John Wick Chapter 4, when he's delivering those gut-punching blows, the difference between these two speakers is like night and day. The R3 Metas deliver that gut-punching bass that you need in a home theater experience, and you can technically get away without using a subwoofer. Whereas on the other hand, the LS50 Metas really struggle and showcase their smaller size. But unfortunately, the differences don't end there. Even when it comes to dialogue intelligibility, the KEF R3s are a clear winner. They deliver crisp, clearer highs, and the conversations are just more easier to listen to. Now, what I love about the R3 Metas is that they have a bigger sound stage. You feel like you're in the concert, and you can have a holographic soundstage where you can pinpoint the instruments at the high end. When I look at the KEF LS50s, they are more constrained, but they're struggling in separating instruments, whereas the KEF R3s have a level of airiness and transparency that the LS50s cannot match. And when it comes to speakers, size does matter. The R3 Metas assert their larger stature with greater output capability and deeper bass extension. They also deliver significantly enhanced detail and a sense of airiness in high frequencies, providing a more refined and expansive listening experience. The LS50s, by contrast, exhibit a more constrained dynamic range, giving a sense of compression that limits their ability to convey the full scale and openness inherent in the music. So in a nutshell, the LS50s are a great speaker to begin with, and the KEF R3s build on that by adding an extra level of clarity and scale that the LS50s are missing. The KEF LS50 Metas have served me well for the year and a half that I've owned them, but if you want that extra kick, I think the KEF R3s have nailed it. They're not just a small step up from the LS50s, but they are a huge step up from the LS50s while retaining some of the great qualities of the LS50s themselves. So with that, we come to the end of this review. What has your experience been with the KEF speakers? Do you agree with some of my findings with the LS50 Metas and the R3 Metas? Feel free to leave me a comment below. And until next time, I want to thank you all for watching.